Hello! So if I look a little tired and a little off today, it's because I had to wake up at 6 to go to school at 7:30 because yes, it started at that time. I don't really know why I chose Wednesdays to upload because those are the days I need to wake up earlier than normal. But here we are. We're just gonna work through it, so excuse this tired face. We still want to make videos. It's the fun part of Wednesdays. But yeah, since I am a little not into it today and I didn't pre-record, we're gonna do a little more of a chill video. I'm just gonna like doodle a little bit today. It's probably not gonna be a very good doodle thing. But we'll get something done and it's kind of relaxing for me because, you know, school is boring sometimes. Hold it here so it looks like, I don't look like I'm pretending to draw, you know, like I want to actually try to make something right now. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about confidence because I've been having that lately, which is weird for me because it's taken me basically like most of high school to actually figure out that you're supposed to be confident and you're supposed to like yourself. But it has taken me like a hot second, so I just wanted to talk about like what that's like maybe, or I really am not an advice person, so I would never ever use that word, but like tricks, being able to shut out what other people are thinking or what you might think other people are thinking. What? Basically ways to just shut out the background noise and just be yourself. That makes no sense, but we'll talk about it anyways. So we'll draw this Joe's strawberry lemonade. I don't know if I've ever shown this thing. I really just put this flower thing together for videos because I was like, that's like a nice thing to have in the background. And I like this bottle that I found from drinking lemonade. I have this empty bottle of lemonade. What? After drinking lemonade, I still kept the bottle. No, I don't know, I just kind of like it with the flowers, so I kept it like that. And it's always here in my background of my videos. Also, these water bottles, but ignore them. So basically, I've just like, I don't know. I've always been that type of person who's like thought being confident was like meant being cocky, or it like gave a certain impression if you were like really confident or very obvious that you liked yourself. Like I thought it always had certain negative connotations. I just feel like in today's society it's like you're supposed to like yourself, you know, like it's really encouraged. If you don't have it, then you're really just not gonna get anything done. It's just how it is. So at some point, don't know when, don't know exactly how, don't know why I'm saying don't know, like don't know. But however it happened, and now I'm like in better moods. I'm not gonna say that like instantly I felt better because it's really not how it works. It takes you a second. You're gonna rethink a lot of things about yourself. You're gonna try to figure out what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. But either way, after a while you just get to this point where you're like, there are like a majority of things that I do like about myself. The things that I don't like are outnumbered for the most part. I don't want to sound cocky, you know, see how I'm like stopping myself? Don't stop yourself. Just like yourself. Oh, and I forgot I wanted to start this by giving you a little story, just a little story. So we have this thing in math class. I'm sure a lot of people have it, but you have to get board credits. And I've always thought it was like not a really great system because just because you go up to the board and you're really like, I got the answer, does not mean you actually have the correct answer. It just means that you went to the board, which isn't necessarily the right way to judge if a student gets the material. It's not necessarily a good way to test the student, I guess. I can see how it would be like, oh, if you really have done the homework, you should be able to do it on the board. But also at times it's like you literally just don't know it and it takes a second to see other people doing it and to see the teacher explaining it again. That makes you actually learn it. But I get where they're coming from. But anyways, I have to do that in my class, which is like a thing, and I'm fine with it. But I've never been the type of person, like, when board credits weren't necessary for the grade, to just run up and give my answer, because it never really mattered, you know? Like, it was like, just let the kid who likes math do it, you know? But now, for the grade, I have to push that kid to get to the board and, you know, get an A for the day. And the kid who actually knew the answer doesn't get it, but it's fine because then I get my board credit. So, and he can answer another day. We all take turns. We can all have fun. Basically, I keep getting distracted. The story was, that day I was like, I need to get this board credit because I can't miss it, you know? It's not something on the grade that's not gonna show up. It's gonna be important and I need to do it. So I go up to the board, I like run past all these kids and I'm like, I gotta go, sorry. And I just like really just in bold chalk, yeah, we have chalk in our school, by the way, still. I don't know if anyone else does, because for the most part, we've had whiteboards, but this classroom has chalk. Like, if you want us to be even less encouraged by going to the board, have chalk. It's gross, it gets into your nails, it stains your hands, so when you touch your notebook, it's like, no. Anyways, I run up, I scribble it on the board in big, bold letters, and I'm like, at least I got my board credit. She gives me the grade, I already checked online, and the grade's already in, and I'm like, everything's going well. And then when she gets up to the board, she's checking everyone's problems, and she gets to mine, and she's like, she made like a face, like, just took like one look at it and was like, that one's especially wrong. Like, she corrected other ones, but this one she was like, no. Which is like all good, because like, whatever, she's not gonna call me out, she's not gonna say I'm stupid, she's just gonna fix the problem. It's not really my deal. But like, it's just funny to me that it was so like, it was wrong. Like, she had to rewrite the whole thing. It was not correct. The only thing I got right was rewriting the original problem. Which is fine though, because like, I attempted the problem and I got the board credit, so it doesn't really matter. But like, I feel like me getting worked up about it being wrong and then not going up, it didn't matter, because I went up, I put it up there, it was wrong, but I still got the credit. My point is, even if confidence is blinding and you're like, that's not really benefiting me in any way, or maybe like, I don't need to just be so confidently incorrect, it really doesn't matter, because at least in this case, I'm sure there are cases where it's like, don't be that proud. Like, proud is different from confident, but we won't get into that. But in this case, like, all I needed to do was just go up there. It's not that I didn't care if it was wrong, I didn't do it to be wrong, it's just that I really tried with the problems. Like, I genuinely sit down and think about them, but I'm not good at math. I don't know why. The point is, just do it. Do it proud, loud. It's really okay to be wrong, and I don't think it's more important to be confident and to like yourself, even if you're wrong. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make, but not articulating very correctly. Also, I moved positions because I feel like you can see that I'm actually doing something, not just sitting there. Anyways, it's always gonna be tricky, and I'm not saying that I'm like, now I'm fully perfect and confident. Like, no. But I like that, like, I am getting better at it. I think it's worth, like, just looking at it again, even if you think that, even if you're confident that you're confident, just, like, make sure it's, like, rooted in the right place. Make sure you're all good and dandy with everything, and make sure it doesn't hurt other people, I'm sure. I really don't know. Again, not advice, just babbling on. It really is just like a nice thing, because like when you just get there and you're just like, even if no one else believes in me, or even if no one else is like, that's good, you've done it, like at least that I do, you know, like I always have that support, which isn't always enough, but in most cases it's like, oh, I'm good, you know, like I'm doing just fine. I don't even know what else to talk about. That was my main thing that I was like, let's just discuss this because it's been better for me lately. Even if it's not completely apparent to everyone, for me it is, and I feel like I've been in way better moods lately because I've been able to like process my thinking better. It's nice. So I thought like something that would help me a lot this year would be Headspace, because I keep getting ads for it and I'm a sucker. If a YouTube ad keeps popping up, I'll just be like, sure, I'll buy like that thing from McDonald's that they keep telling me to get. But Headspace, I was like, that sounds like I kind of need space in my head. So like I did it twice or something, maybe 3 days. I had like a 3-day streak over the summer. But then once I got into school, nope. I thought I was gonna be able to have, because I have an alarm set for like 6:30, which was never gonna happen. So every time I see that Headspace ad, I'm like, that's nice. It was helpful for like 3 days, but bye. Can't do anything about it, bye. Also, since I've been thinking about confidence a lot lately, this thing stood out. I think it's on top of Star Spangled Banner. It said at the top, with confidence. And I was like, Right on, Francis Scott Key. But you know, as Francis Scott Key says, with confidence.